Hello, everybody. So, as you see on the screen, we are in Genesis 29. So, let's get on our way. Okay. So, welcome first of all to the video. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Even if I reach just one person with the truth of Scripture, that's all that matters. So, went Jacob on his journey, right? And this is where Jacob meets Rachel on his journey, and he came to the land of the sons of the east, and he looked and saw a well in the field, and behold, there were 3 flocks of sheep lying, but it for out of the well, that they watered the flocks, right? So they drew water out of the well, and a stone was large on the mouth of the well. So there was a lid on it, a stone lid, and would be gathered there all the flocks, and they would roll the stone, right, from the mouth of the well, and water the sheep, and put back the stone on the mouth of the well in its place. Okay? Very simple understanding, not hard. And said to them, Jacob, my brothers, from where are you? And they said, from Haran we are. Right? Haran. Come on, I'll go with it again. Okay? It is located in Mesopotamia, in Padan Aram, at the foot of Mount Massius, between the Kabur and the Euphrates, which would be rivers, because I know Euphrates is river. We are. And he said, to them, do you know Laban? So basically, hey, do you know this person, the son of Nahor? And they said, we know him. And he said to them, well, is he well? And they said, he is well. And look, Rachel, his daughter, is coming with the sheep. And he said, look, yet it is still daylight, broad. Not it is the time for to be gathering together the livestock. Water the sheep and go pasture them, put them in the pasture basically, put them in their proper place. But they said, cannot we until that are gathered together all flocks. And they rolled the stone from the mouth of the well, then we will water the sheep. So basically, we're going to wait till all the flocks come, and then we're going to roll it. That way we don't have to roll it back, roll it back, roll it back. Now, while he was still speaking with them, then Rachel came with the sheep that were of her father, for pastured them she. And it came to pass, when saw Jacob Rachel, the daughter of Laban, brother of his mother, and the sheep of Laban, brother of his mother, that went near Jacob, rolled the stone from the mouth of the well, and watered flock of Laban, brother of his mother, and kissed Jacob. Rachel did. Rachel. Okay? So I believe that would be Jacob kissed Rachel, and lifted up his voice and wept, and told Jacob. So basically, Jacob told Rachel that relative of her father he was, that son of Rebekah he was. So she ran and told her father. So that gives essence, by the way, of this kiss. Okay? Probably a kiss on the cheek, most likely. And it came to pass, when heard Laban the report of Jacob, the son of his sister, that he ran to meet him, and embraced him, and kissed him. Right? Which also gives context to what I said, on the cheek, most likely. On the cheek, maybe forehead, something like that. And brought him to his house. So he told Laban all things these, and said to him, Laban, surely my bone and my flesh you are, meaning you're my relative. And he stayed with him a month, the time, so basically a month. And said Laban to Jacob, because my relative you are, therefore should you serve me for nothing. Tell me, what shall be your wages? So he's like, I want to be fair to you. Now Laban had two daughters. The name of the elder daughter was Leah. And the name, oh, I know this story. And the name of so that was the older. The name of the younger daughter was Rachel. And eyes were Leah's delicate, but Rachel was beautiful form of and appearance, right? And loved Jacob, Rachel. So he said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel. That's the essence of bride price, okay? Serving, paying for with your years, okay? Your daughter, younger. And said Laban, it is better that I give her to you than I should give her to a man, another. In other words, your family. So I get putting her in your hands is way better than putting her in a stranger's hands. Stay with me. So served Jacob for Rachel, meaning the purpose of Rachel, 7 years, right? And they seemed to him days a few, meaning it seemed as though time went by really quick because of his love for her. And said Jacob to Laban, give me my wife. So he's like, I paid my debt. Give me my wife, please, for are fulfilled my days, that I may go in to her. And gathered together Laban all the men of the place, and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah, his daughter, and brought her to Jacob, and he went in to her. That means they had intercourse, and gave Laban Zilpah, his maidservant, to Leah, his daughter. Right? So now he's giving maidservant as a maidservant. So it came to pass in the morning that behold, it was Leah. So he was like shocked. So that gives context that when Leah was taken to him, it was dark. It was hard to tell who that was in some sort of way. Okay. In the morning, oh, it's Leah. And he said to Laban, what is this you have done to me? Was I not for Rachel that I served? So wasn't the purpose that I served all these years for you, for the person that I pointed out that I wanted to make mine? Then why have you deceived me? So there's the essence of who's in the wrong, right? Laban is in the wrong. Laban deceived Jacob, right? And said Laban, not it must be done so in our country, to give the younger before the firstborn. See, he's going, okay, I'd rather obey the rules of mankind, right, by following the country, than obey what is right to not deceive. Before the younger, the firstborn, fulfill week this, and I will give you also this one for the service which you will serve with me still 7 years another. So it's basically serve 7 more years if you want. So wait a minute. Laban is making him serve 7, or I guess accepting him serving 7 years. In his heart, he's going, I'm serving for Rachel. Then you want to deceive and give Leah. So now he's joined together with Leah. Now he has to serve again another 7 years. So you want to deceive me, but now you also want me to work more. So what? The first set is not good enough? What's going on? So, and fulfilled this week, the week this. So he gave also Rachel to him. So he actually did keep the word eventually, his daughter, as wife. And gave Laban to Rachel, his daughter, Bilhah, if I'm saying it right, Bilhah, his maidservant, to her. So the maidservant was given to Rachel as a maidservant. And Jacob went in also to Rachel. And he loved also Rachel. So he has actual love for her. And it says he had loved also for Rachel more than Leah. So it wasn't that he didn't have any care for Leah at all. It was that his love for Rachel surpassed the love he had for Leah. And he served with Laban still 7 years another. Right? And when saw Yahweh that was unloved Leah. So when Yahweh saw that Leah was unloved, then he opened her womb. So who opened the womb of Leah? Yahweh. But Rachel was barren. She conceived Leah, and she bore a son to Jacob, and she called his name Reuben, right? Which means, Reuben, behold a son. Okay? For she said, surely Yahweh has looked on my affliction. Therefore now will love me my husband. So in essence, she just wants her husband to love her. And as we saw above, it wasn't that he didn't love Leah, it was that he loved Rachel more. So problematic right there. I want to compete. Okay? My husband will love me. And she conceived again, a second time, and bore a son, and said, because Yahweh has heard that unloved I am, therefore he gave me also this son. And she called this son's name Simeon. Right? So 2 kids. And she conceived again. There's a third one. And bore a son. And said, now, at last, will become attached, my husband to me, because I have borne him 3 sons. Upon this was called his name Levi. Okay? So let's go up real quick. We have Simeon. What is Simeon? Herd. Right? Herd. That's that name. Then we have Levi. What does Levi mean? Joined together. Okay? And she conceived again. Fourth child. Okay? And bore a son, and said, now I will praise Yahweh upon this. She called his name Judah. Praised. And she stopped bearing. So I believe that's the count of 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, it's either 3 or 4. So let's see. But Rachel was barren. So let's see. She had Reuben as 1. She had Simeon. She had Levi. Yeah, 3 sons. And then she had Judah. So 4 sons, not 5, 4. Okay. And then this word right here, ben. It's always used with someone born. Okay. So not much here, too much, except for, again, don't compete. Competing is never good. You don't need to compete. 2, stop relaying what you have as in compared to someone else. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. It's not going to go anywhere good. And finally, don't deceive. Do not deceive. I don't care what reason you have for it. Don't obey the ways of the world if they stand in opposition to the ways of God. But anyway, guys, thank you for your time. I will now upload these 2 videos that I have, which should be Genesis 28 and 29. Okay? So be blessed. Take care. And I'll see you guys at the next day for the videos.